The condition of this year's winter wheat crop is another thing we're tracking since the cold weather. Nebraska producers were already dealing with drought. Add in the historically low temperatures, and according to USDA, only 30% of this year's winter wheat crop is rated good to excellent. Executive Director of the Nebraska Wheat Board, Royce Schaneman, spoke with Market Journal's Maddie McIntosh on the issues producers are facing this growing season.
With harvest just around the corner, all eyes are on winter wheat and how this year's harsh cold and heavy snowfall could be problematic for the crop.
We think those temperatures and conditions are going to have an effect. We probably won't know the full effect of those till we get into the growing season a little bit more. But we do know that, going into winter, it varied across the state, but in general, we had some spotty stands that weren't very well established going into winter. For the most part, in a lot of regions of the state, it's been a fairly open winter. And then we did get just enough snow cover across the state to protect somewhat against those extremely cold temperatures, but in some of the areas, we didn't have as much snow cover as we probably would have liked.
Due to the drought conditions in 2020, Royce says the moisture from the melting snow will be a welcome sight for many wheat growers. However, producers across the region will most likely still see an impact on the markets due to weather.
Well, there is going to be an impact because really through the majority of the hard red winter wheat growing region, we had these extreme temperatures. We had the crop in different stages of growth and production, especially when you get into Texas and Oklahoma. That wheat was, breaking dormancy and starting to grow. So they're going to see some effects there. And as you know, it's such a global marketplace anymore. These weather events or, trade issues, marketing issues, it really has a domino effect all around the world.
While the weather is warming up, Royce says we're not out of the woods yet. His advice? Remain patient and let the wheat grow.
I know a lot of people say wheat has 9 lives and we're going through a lot of them right away early. So, I think it is tough right now. Spring will really tell us what the crop, is going to look like. The thing that worries me in Nebraska is a lot of times if that wheat crop doesn't look good coming out of dormancy, it's pretty easy for guys to tear it up and try another crop. So that probably doesn't sound favorable right now, but it is tough. We're in drought conditions, those poor stands. So, kind of stick with that wheat crop as long as you can. Certainly you've got to make decisions that favor your production system and your goals of your operation. But really, getting a wheat crop and getting wheat into a rotation is helpful to a lot of other crops and breaks up disease and pest cycles. So try and hang in there as long as you can.
Reporting for Market Journal, I'm Maddie McIntosh.